Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is Tuesday, March 18th.
Yeah.
Return to work day.
Unfortunately, my birthday celebration's over.
Oh no, we still celebrate for Eva's?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still happy birthday.
At least until March. Or
yeah,
April.
until next March we celebrate your birthday. Got it.
Until April and March is over. I think that's what I meant to say.
Okay. But we're off work now and we're just making dinner. You know, just some tomato soup, grilled cheese.
A classic.
Yeah. And we could have pulled things together and played more board game, and that'd be fun. But it's also a lot of work. So we're like, you know what? We did a movie day last week. Let's do another movie day. Yeah, and we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch 500 hours free of like AOL. Oh no, it's Holes. It's just I don't have the cover art. I got it from. I think it was like maybe like a Redbox or like a one of those where like my mom had just forgotten to take it back until they were like, just keep it. We've billed you for the whole thing now.
Yeah.
So I got it in that. So I put it in an old DVD case from like a internet service and
yeah,
there we go. But yeah, we've both seen Holes.
I like Holes.
I've seen it a number of times. I'm a little crazy with it. Inside this case, I have these papers. These papers are me like going over like family tree style all of the characters until eventually figuring out I don't get why that counts. God's thumb is not in the same country as the mountain that the Yelnats was supposed to carry the Zeroni up. It shouldn't have counted. They should still be cursed. You mean it's fine that Yelnats just carries Zeroni up any old mountain? I mean, that's pretty vague terms for the curse, but whatever. So, in my youth, I broke down all of that on a family tree.
By the way.
What, that I would do that?
Yes.
Anyway, so we're gonna have some dinner and we're gonna settle in and watch Holes. And I would give Holes 7.6.
What?
Out of 10. What?
What got its points deducted?
Let's talk about that. Now I don't have the physical box because I just have the disc. So I'll read from online. I found the back of the box. Stanley Yelnats IV is falsely accused of stealing Clyde Sweetfeet Livingston's shoe donation to a local orphanage and will either go to jail or Camp Green Lake. Stanley chooses Green Lake, where he is forced to dig large holes in the desert each day. By order of the mysterious warden and her assistants, Mr. Sir and Mr. Pendensky. Do they call him Dr. Pendensky?
They do, but then they said that he's not a doctor, so.
Well, Mr. Sir also isn't Mr. Sir.
Well, so they're just giving away, Dr. Pendelsky's secrets, but we don't care about Mr. Sir being called Marion.
But what the warden is really trying to do is find a buried treasure that was cracked murderer Kissin Kate Barlow's fortune long ago. But when Stanley and his friend Zero escape, things get really bad. So it's fun.
It's very fun.
It is fun. It is cute.
It's very cute. And as the cover says, it's 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, Herbert and Roper say 2 thumbs up.
So does Beth?
Herbert, Roper, and Beth give it 2 thumbs up.
Solid. Can't get better than 2. You only have 2.
Well, that's 2 people giving it 2 thumbs up. So really, now it's 3 people giving it 2 thumbs up. So really, that's an even lower score.
No. I add my 2 to theirs. So it's now at least up to 4 thumbs up from 3 people.
Okay. But so it's cute. The music is great. I love the music. It is, at the end they do kind of give the, I guess you'll have to fill in the rest of the holes yourself, and it did get me thinking, and it's fun. It is three distinctly separate stories. That just have little things that tie them together.
3 or is it 2?
3. Because I would give the whole Latvia story as a story. I would give the actual Green Lake a story, and then I would give the modern day a story.
Okay.
And they do pretty well with that to around the time that, you know, focusing primarily on Stanley the Fourth's story, it starts getting boring. And at that point, they do pretty good to spend a while where his story just becomes little clips in between telling the other stories.
Yeah.
So they do decent well for that. I am older than the target audience for this movie, though. They tell you, you know, you have to fill in the rest of the holes yourself, and I'm sorry, that leads me to dig and think into it, and there are too many holes in holes. That's where it loses some points. It is fun. And for anyone in younger generations that has missed it, it is a fun one that I would encourage you to see.
And like,
but
overall isn't dated too much either. Like,
no, well, especially because if anything of the dated, it feels period, because so much of it is already period anyways. Yeah. You know, it's like, oh, the modern day stuff just seems like it's, I mean, really, it probably seemed, I mean, because this movie has to be out in the 2000s.
It's 2003.
Yeah, it's pretty early 2000s, because it feels very, very much 90s. So it almost feels, and the book probably was written some years before that, so they probably just set it at that time period, and so it was already slightly a period piece when it came out, which just helps for it not to feel dated.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No. It's enjoyable. It is enjoyable.
Mm-hmm. It's 10 out of 10. It's real good.
I'm a little more stringent on my ratings, and getting close to 7.5. You know, that's still a decent rating. That's just, there's plenty of movies that I enjoy and watch multiple times.
Acceptable.
Sorry, I guess I'm grading on a curve with mine.
Yeah, I forever disagree with your ratings and stuff. I also have plenty of nostalgia for this movie, and I is not a very cute but crazy person that dug into it. You just take it as it is, and it's great.
It's still fun, and she loves it. So
I like it a lot. I looking back on my childhood, might have had a small crush on Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just great. He's cute. They're good. They're just good boys. And there's like a little romance story on the side that ends in tragedy. It's a great villain origin story for Kissing Kate Barlow. That's awesome.
It really isn't. I would like more. That's one of the holes. How do we go from she's seeking revenge against some terrible people to she just becomes a random stagecoach robber who's willing to commit random crimes? No, her first murder and theoretically subsequent ones relating to it after that make perfect sense. The fact that she just becomes a common criminal does not.
She's trying to get caught and killed. She's trying to do big enough crimes to get caught and killed. She says at the end, I've been wanting to die for a long time. To where eventually she's just lost in the wilderness. She's buried some treasure to continue to screw over the one guy, the trout. That she doesn't like. And, you know...
And I would just say for it, because that is the same trout that was with her, and then that was her student.
Yes. Trout's gross. Yeah, no, it's very much like it's villain origin story. It starts off with a purpose, and then you just get derailed.
But we don't see enough of it to feel like, it's another one of the things. I'm like, they could have made the movie with an adult audience in mind, and it could have been better.
Yeah, but it wasn't made for adults. No. It was made for kids. It was made for kids.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So yeah, you get to have a bit more plot holes with things for kids.
Yeah.
You just get to. Mm-hmm. They're not gonna nitpick it. It's still great fun, and for what it is, it holds up very well. It's very fun.
I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's great.
I saw it fun. I've still watched that movie many times. So.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I always get a little bit choked up when Hector gets his mom back. So.
Yeah. No, another thing that would have just, like, given her origin story, she should have looked quite a bit more messed up by the time that he got her back.
Yeah, we don't know what she was going through.
No, we don't. Another hole.
We also don't know what she was doing and why she got separated from him.
Nope.
We don't know if she was able to turn her life around, but just couldn't get back to him.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. But anyways, that is holes. Mm-hmm. Thank you for doing movie day with me again.
Yeah, it's fun. I do like movie day, even though I disagree with your ratings of the movies. But yeah, we had fun time.
Yeah. Okay. We just call it a night.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. Join us as our journey continues.
Bye.
Bye.